Welcome to our channel. In 2024, we will witness the largest election year in history, with nearly 50% of the global population casting their votes to choose their leaders. While it's clear that some votes carry more weight than others, this trend signals a general movement toward democracy. A positive development, though not without its challenges. As we approach a particularly contentious election, yes, I'm talking about Uzbekistan, it's vital to recognize how these representative systems can impact our economies. Even in well-conducted elections, the inherent uncertainty can affect everything from trade agreements to tax policies, and even the enforcement of laws. The more divided the political objectives of the candidates, the greater the economic unpredictability. This isn't even accounting for the tricks that incumbent governments often employ to present an inflated sense of economic performance just long enough to secure re-election, potentially at a significant cost down the line. As Winston Churchill famously said, "Democracy is the worst form of government except for all the others." Understanding these limitations can make the peaceful transition of power less disruptive. So, what effects do elections have on national economies? And when have these effects become particularly pronounced? Moreover, how can we minimize these disturbances? Now, back to our main topic. Avoiding political influence on economies is nearly impossible. Governments control fiscal policy, bailouts, subsidies, and tariffs, among other things. For instance, in 2022, federal spending in the US was equal to 23% of total GDP, a significant increase over the last century. While most people might not worry about the close relationship between the government and the economy, this dynamic becomes more concerning as elections approach. As campaigns become more polarizing, uncertainty mounts. For example, if one party promotes strong worker protections while another advocates for no minimum wage, businesses find it challenging to navigate the unpredictable landscape. Without clarity on future policies, investments slow down, impacting growth, employment, and even inflation. While the US election may not have as stark economic differences as those in other countries, trade policies remain a significant concern, especially regarding tariffs. Tariffs, taxes on imported goods, have a complex history in the US. The Fordney-McCumber Act of the 1920s raised average import taxes to 40% to protect agriculture, resulting in domestic price hikes and negative global repercussions. While tariffs can protect local industries, they can also stifle competition and innovation. For example, BYD, a major electric vehicle manufacturer, faces challenges in the US. Market due to tariffs that make their vehicles less competitive against local manufacturers like Tesla. Historically, protectionist policies have sometimes incubated foreign competition. The US auto industry faced significant protection from Japanese imports in the 1970s, leading to a decline in domestic innovation and competitiveness. Ultimately, elections that impact economic policy create an atmosphere of uncertainty, complicating business planning and investment, economic indicators, and uncertainty. This uncertainty is evident today, as employment in the US fell short of expectations earlier this year. While the economy continues to grow, consumer confidence has dropped, a rational response to the uncertainties that accompany election cycles. The Federal Reserve, designed to operate independently, often faces political pressure to adjust interest rates during election seasons, which can lead to long-term economic consequences. The impact of lame duck presidents. Moreover, when an elected official is in a lame duck position, having been succeeded by a new president who will soon take office, decisive action can become complicated. Historical examples, such as President Hoover's struggles during the Great Depression, and the financial crisis at the end of George W. Bush's term, illustrate the challenges of navigating economic policy during transitions. So, how can we mitigate these disturbances? First, ensuring central bank independence is crucial. Countries with political pressures on their central banks often face economic instability. Second, informed voters are essential for a stable democracy. The more knowledgeable voters are, the less likely they are to fall for misleading political tactics, fostering better economic decision-making. Democracy gives power to those who can convincingly present their ideas, and understanding these ideas is vital for realistic and beneficial policies. While predicting election outcomes is challenging, one truth remains. Political influence profoundly affects the economy. When the public is vigilant, candidates are less likely to deceive. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this discussion insightful, consider subscribing to our channel for more content on the intersections of economics and politics. Your support means a lot to us.